Hello, I'm Sophira-lou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys and welcome to probably one of my most requested videos, another sketchbook tour! Yay! This, as always, this is a Ryman's softcover sketchbook. Can you see? You're reflected in the camera there. There's Ryman's softcover sketchbook, and in this is mainly like little doodles that I've done. I had art block for the majority of this sketchbook, which is not fun, if you can imagine. So it's not going to be as fun as this one, but as you can see, it's double the size, so I felt quite intimidated by that, I will admit. But this sketchbook was done from the 25th of February 2016 to the 14th of June 2016. So there's lots of little doodles in here, including my mermaid. But first, before we do anything, let's talk about the stickers. The stickers on here, as you can see, I have some official Undertale stickers. And there's a tiny, tiny dog. Look at that tiny dog. Anyway, focus. I have some of my leaf bears, and these are original characters from my comic Jellybean. Some stickers, because I'm a sucker for sums. And this is my mermaid carousel, and look at that shiny unicorn poop. That is done by Pythagoras, which I will leave a link down below because her work is amazing. So, as usual, let's start. So with this sketchbook, it's highly experimental. There's a mixture of gouache, watercolours, pens, some pencil work and pencil crayon, lots of different mediums because I wanted to really experiment and like to try something a little bit different each day. So you can see this is gouache. I don't think I'm a fan of gouache, but I'm going to keep on trying anyway. And those are like little cute doodles. As I was saying, with this sketchbook, I felt kind of intimidated because it was a lot bigger than my last one. And you'll see that there's a lot of concept work in here. And this was just because I really struggled to like really fill out the pages. And I think this was just because I was intimidated, one, by its size, and two, I didn't know what to really draw. And in this sketchbook, there isn't that much fan art because I really wanted to focus on original work because I have a lot of original concepts that I want to get out. And especially for doing the YouTube stuff as well, doing the YouTube channel as well, I want to make sure that I've got a good amount of and a good balance of work on my channel. So I really love this page. It's so colourful. But I find that with sketchbooks, as I said in my previous one, it's okay to make mistakes, and there's a lot of mistakes in this one. Like some pages I like this one, other pages I hate. Just because it's good to experiment because you don't know what is going to be suited for you at the time. Everyone's got different things that they go through, and everyone goes through phases where they just don't like what they're doing. And I find that experimenting in sketchbooks, whether you've done something right or done something wrong, it's really good to get it out your system. And especially when art blocked, as I was for the majority of this sketchbook, because I've been trying to force myself to draw a little bit every day, and I just completely burnt out, and I just couldn't get into the swing of things as much as I wanted to. I really like this concept work that's up here, and I would like to use them in like future designs, but if anyone can translate that for me, feel free to. It was a funny little quote that my friend Zach put in at Birmingham Comic Con, and I completely forgot what it is. So if you want to translate that for me, feel free to, because I cannot remember. Experimenting with the pentel brush. I don't know what to think about the pentel brush yet. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I like how the ink flows out and how it's used, but I just don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me or for my work at all. And you'll notice with this sketchbook I'm doing some really cutesy stuff, and then I'm going back to my normal style, and this is because I want to create some new cutesy stuff for my portfolio. I really do like this girl here though, like that illustration, and I really like this illustration as well, and that one's funny. But And you'll find that's something that you'll end up doing anyway with your sketchbooks, and it's good to experiment, and I recommend that you experiment because it's good for you, and I really should do more of it. That's why I'm trying it out with so many different mediums. Can you tell I went to go and watch Zootopia? I had my very good friend Discord Designs stay around, and it came out, so we went to go and watch it. And this is Bella, as you may have seen featured in some of my videos, as a police officer, and her dog Tanner. And we decided that they'd play like dumb cop, good cop, bad cop, so it's pretty funny. And there is some concept work in here for the webcomic series, so I can show you sneak peeks, but I'm not letting you read the notes, so no. And this is for a very fun challenge video, which I'll have to edit some swears out because it got really funny. But I think with my problem is because I doodle a lot anyway, and I do a lot of concept work for future pieces, I have so many ideas, and it's just trying to push them out to become finalised pieces, because I end up sticking them in my head and then like not doing anything with them. It's like with these, I want to recreate them digitally but with no lines, just because I think they'd be really cute as like spot children illustration for my portfolio. Is there anything you guys like to do in your sketchbook? I'd really be interested to hear that, because I think everyone's got different approaches to sketchbooks. Like, I really like experiment like by cutting out paper, and these were fancy wallpaper designs. And I just really like cutting out paper and then creating like faux fashion illustrations with them. And I like that sort of idea, and I think this is a really cool concept for like some small originals, so to speak. And you can see I've been trying it out here, and it's really nice paper. It's really nice paper. Oh yeah, yes, I'm taking on your comments. I'm going to stop touching my sketchbook. I'm sorry, I just really like the way the paper feels. So yeah, to be honest, I don't like a lot of the work that's in here. But then again, it's for experimenting. You're not going to like everything that's in the sketchbooks, and that's important. I do like this character concept though. This is a character called Bird Brain, and she's a postal worker. You're going to see more of Bird Brain. Well, you'll probably see more of her because I'm going to put her in my comic in the future. I just think she's a really cute design, and too cute not to put into something, and I really like her like winged scarf thing. The little boots, look at the little boots. More concept work for future videos, particularly this one. I've already re-sketched this and I'm ready to film it, so there is just a lot of concept work, and I think that's really good, because it means then if I'm ever stuck for an idea, I can pick up my sketchbook, flick through and go, well, I could use that for a video. And I do like harpies. If anyone can't tell, I really like harpies. And I think it's just important to, when you are going for a bigger piece, it's really important to like do thumbnails and try out a few concepts before you settle on a final piece, because you will see a lot of these are concepts for videos. Like this was exposed crystals, and you can see I did like several different concept ideas before I settled on the final one, which is very similar to this one. And this is another one which was for Unbridled Storm, and you can see I did a few concepts before settling on something very similar to this. And this is just a redraw of an old piece. I don't even know where that card's gone actually. I really should show you the old piece, but I don't know where it's gone. And we're getting on to Mermaid. For those who don't know, Mermaid was where you drew a mermaid every day throughout May, and it was probably one of my favourite challenges, and probably really got off my butt to really get into the sketchbook and draw more, because this started off in the 1st of May. So the goldfish one, and then there's one in the teacup. I really like the colours on this one. And then this was just all on the 3rd of May. And once I started doing them, I just couldn't stop, and I really found something that I enjoyed doing. I enjoyed just doing either like simple spot illustrations like this one, which was just done with Crayola pen, or to like the full colour watercolour illustrations like this one. And I just really found that I enjoyed doing this challenge. There aren't any octopus mermaids in this one, or octomaids, because I want to do like a daily challenge with that one as well. And if you guys have any recommendations on daily challenges, or how you fill up your sketchbook, or what you do to like what kind of challenges you do, let me know. I'd be interested in knowing what you guys do to keep motivated, because I try and just draw every day, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on how busy I am, and especially during con season. Like, we've now just really started on con season, so I know that I'm going to be really busy, so I don't have time to draw as much as I want to, which is a shame, because this is doing sketchbooks. I do take my sketchbooks with me, and doing sketchbooks is a really good way of being able to like quickly bosh out ideas for prints and future ideas without actually compromising your book in any way, shape or form, like any of your work, so you're not using very expensive paper. I like the face on this one. You aren't using expensive paper or expensive materials, you're just using a sketchbook which you can do stuff on. And this, because this paper isn't it isn't too cartridge, like, you know, like cheap cartridge paper, like you can work on this and it won't like bring up bubbles of paper like some cheap cartridge paper does. That's just why I do recommend these sketchbooks, because they are a lot of fun to use. It's a whale shark. That's the sunfish right there. I don't know why I said whale shark. But no, Mermaid was really fun to do, and I just couldn't get enough of it. And I was really sad when it ended, because it meant I didn't have a daily challenge to do anymore. And then I had like 3 conventions, one after the other, and I just didn't have time for to do daily challenge anyway. I do like Steven Universe. And this was me working out concepts for my Steven Universe piece, which you would have seen on my channel if you're a frequent user. If not, feel free to check it out. It will be in my videos section on my channel. And there's just some more concepts for the primary colour challenge. I originally was going to go for the harp design. Can you see this one here? This was like my original concept for it. But then I decided that I really just after doing a few more concepts, I really wanted to draw a parrot, because I hadn't really drawn one before. I've done harpies plenty of times, but I've never really just done like a semi-realistic parrot. And I'm really glad I decided to go for this idea. I mean, I will be using this pose and this sort of like feathery like outline, because I really love the action in this one. But I'm really glad, because it meant that I could draw like a semi-realistic parrot. I really love how that particular one came out. Sneak peeks for a future fan art video. If anyone knows who that is, I love you. So I'm getting towards the end of the sketchbook now. There isn't many pages left, and after this it was just mainly me doodling, because I was at 2 conventions pretty much one after the other, and I was working at the same time, so I didn't really have time to do anything prolific. So this was really good to take with me to and from work, and to and from travelling, so that I could doodle and get concept work out without needing to feel like I had to do a finalised piece. And that's what I love about doing a sketchbook, is that I don't feel pressured for it to be perfect. I can make mistakes. I can make, you know, those marks which seem irreparable. And as I said earlier, I don't like a lot of the pieces that are in here, but I like the concept. So I'll probably go back and I'll look back into the sketchbook and I'll go, okay, I like that idea. How can I improve that? Or what did I do wrong that I can improve that on? And a sketchbook is kind of like a diary, but for your style and for your work. And I think it's really important, because a lot of the time I'm the same. I feel like I have to make every picture perfect, every picture has to be a masterpiece, but not everything does, because you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have to learn from them to see how you can improve on the future. And this is a really good example actually on this is using Letraset and how it bleeds through the paper. So if you are going to use markers in this, please make sure you in the Ryman softcover sketchbook, make sure you put a piece of paper underneath the page that you're going to draw on, and it will bleed through on the paper, so that's just a pre-warning for people. I really love this concept design. I think she's so cute. But no, if you guys have any sketchbooks that you want to show me, or if you've done a sketchbook tour, you know, let me know. I'd love to see your work. I get excited seeing other people's drawing, and I like to be inspired by other people's work. So I would really love to see what you guys are up to. If you guys have any like comments or like challenges you want me to try out, you know, hit me up. Let me know. I'm interested. I like to try and experiment as much as I can, and I think for my next sketchbook I definitely want to do more landscape work, kind of like this, but like with different mediums, and like testing out different mediums, just because I think it's good to do that. But no, let me know what you guys think. And this is actually just me colour swatching, because I have a few markers I want to kind of like review, and these are like my first thoughts of it, so I'm not going to really, you know, say too much about this now, but I will touch on this in the future video. And I can't really show much work. Just some doodles and some concept work, and I can't really show you the last page because it's to do with something I'm a part of, I'm afraid. But there you are. So yeah, I hope you guys like this sketchbook tour video. I'm sorry it's not as interesting as my last sketchbook, because my last sketchbook I feel was a lot more colourful and a lot better. I do have a sketchbook that I have been working on, which I do recommend for anyone who wants to work with mixed media stuff, and it's the Artist Mixed Media pads. I do also have another pad that I've been using as well, which is also a mixed media pad, but this one in here is mainly fan art, so when this one's finished I'll be able to do a sketchbook tour of this one. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, leave a like button, click that like button down below, and maybe leave a comment and see what you would like to see in future videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love you guys give me. You guys make me inspired to draw every single day. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always folks, stay creative. Bye!